Oh, Florida had a good day yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Zombie F. Oh, that's right. The Super
the
Bowl.
what show? No,
Wow.
no, 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 no. The big
Oh,
game. The big game.
oh,
Okay,
okay.
talk to me about that. I heard. Can we not say that? What's going on here?
The NFL is very precious about you using, because the Super Bowl is a trademark thing.
Mm.
So if you talk about it anywhere and you're not or licensed to say their name for it.
SB. Wow.
I mean, I don't think I obviously it's a joke. They're not going to give a shit about us saying the Super Bowl on our podcast, but
Right.
it's they're a little crazy about it.
What do you wish to be said about the Super Bowl? I mean, sorry, the big game.
The big game. Well, Steven,
Mark
you and I were
knows the
talking
most.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you guys talk about it, and whatever you guys want to say, I'll chime in here and there.
Man. I mean, what else can you say about it? It was what a night. The whole thing is just a production from start to finish. They've got it nailed down. They know what they're doing. They know how to entertain. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. You turn on the big game and put your feet up. You're not going anywhere.
Mm.
Boy, I mean, from some of those plays, I'm still reeling from, and some of the hits that were, oh wow, like a freight
Jeff
train.
is being as generic as possible.
that halftime show.
Yeah.
Jeff, question: how many seconds or minutes of the game did you see?
0.0.
Okay, that's what I thought. The way you were talking, the words, yeah.
The way you were talking,
You haven't seen a second of it, did you? Okay.
But let me guess, though. There was 2 teams.
Mm-hmm.
They started a football game. They played through it 4 quarters. First 2, a halftime, and then 2 more quarters.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a winner.
Right.
And there was a loser.
I think the 3 of us have different viewing patterns for this thing. Jeff saw 0. I was halfway present mentally. And I think Mark was actually watching actively, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty crazy.
Well, all right then.
Was there anything stand out about it?
Well, yeah. There's I think the thing that stands out is obviously I don't want to bore you two.
No.
You guys already know.
People that listen to us, other than Steven and I, enjoy hearing, and also to back up, please don't take what I was saying as demeaning, belittling, or making fun of football or anybody that watches football or sports or anything. It's
fine. Yeah. No, it's I think the crazy thing to take away with it is that Tom Brady goes to a new team in his first year, and he goes to a Super Bowl and he wins.
And
that's unbelievable.
And what does that
just
mean
turned
for
62?
A sports person?
43.
Okay.
Same.
So he's 43.
Mm-hmm.
And the average career for a football person, I think is like I don't want to get this wrong, but
3 years.
It's 3 years
From what I hear.
Yeah, it's about 3 years. He's 43. He's just won his 7th Super Bowl, so he has more Super Bowl wins than any franchise.
Well, I think there's only one franchise that does Super Bowl, right? NFL.
He's got you there, Mark. He got
team. Franchise team. So
right. He's got more Super Bowl wins than any team does.
That's correct.
Wow. Okay.
And I saw a statistic
Is that even more than mid-90s Cowboys?
What?
He has more wins than the mid-90s Cowboys?
Oh,
Yes. Yeah. So, I don't know how many the Cowboys have, but the Patriots have 6, the Steelers have 6, and that's the most amount of Super Bowl wins a team has. Tom Brady has 7.
7 out of
how
how many
crazy is
times? How many times has he been to the Super Bowl?
10, which is
All right. How many years has Tom Brady been playing the football games?
he's been. I mean, since I guess he got drafted. I'm assuming he was 20, maybe.
So he's been to the Super Bowl 50% of the years he's been playing. Just about.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
God,
And
what
every
a
time he's gone to the Super
mundane
Bowl,
thing
he's
for
won.
him.
They did it. I want to find the stat, and I fucking hate that I don't have it right up on my screen. But they did a stat that Steph Curry, he's amazing at 3-pointers, basketball. You guys get it. And they did a stat where it's like Steph Curry makes 45% of his 3-pointers. I don't have the exact number.
Wow.
And then it says Tom Brady has been to like 47% of his Super Bowls, or 40. He's made the Super Bowl 47% of the time that he's been playing, or like what year or whatever. And then they're like, all right, so Tom Brady is more likely to make the Super Bowl than Steph Curry is to make a 3-pointer, which is when you break it down like that, that's fucking amazing.
So
I'm not a huge Tom Brady fan because I get, from off the field stuff, or, a lot of people think he's a douchebag, whatever, but like, you got to just throw up your hands and be like, this is unbelievable. And I was talking to Dana about it, because Dana's a big footballer too, my wife. And I was like, I don't know what to call him anymore because I can't say he's the best athlete in the world, because Tom Brady probably can't touch the rim on a basketball. You know what I mean? Like, he's not athletic.
He's not. It's not the pinnacle of physical fitness or ability.
Yeah, exactly. He's the best footballer to ever football.
I guess the quarterback's job. Yeah, I mean, there is a lot of physicality, but is there some aspect that's like management and being a general and getting people and things to happen? Is that it's more? That's an aspect of it too.
Leadership.
Yeah,
that
more
leadership.
Captain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Decision making.
I do want to talk about Tom Brady more, but the Tampa Bay defense was, if they weren't as good as they were, they're not winning that game. They were unbelievable. Patrick Mahomes, to me, has the potential to be the next Tom Brady. He is that elite, like unbelievable, like talented. Will go very far. He's going to win a couple he's in his 3rd year. He's already been to 2 Super Bowls, and he won one last year's. So this kid is lights out. I mean, he's definitely going to win multiple Super Bowls, but to keep him from throwing a touchdown or running for a touchdown is insane. So their defense really did the job. I mean, as good as Tom Brady is, the defense for Tampa Bay fucking killed it.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Like, I don't know a lot about math or sports, but like, if you take Tom Brady and everybody, the public opinion away from him and fandom, just on paper, you put anything in that situation to get the numbers of win ratio at the best game that supposedly is the defining game of that season. Like, he's pretty much the best, and remove his team. Also, I feel like that's a double blind part of it. Like, you take him away from, because he played for the Patriots forever, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So a completely different set of people, and that win followed him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's pretty obvious that is it, or am I wrong? Am I looking at it right? That he's
No, you're right. You're talking about the leadership. Like, one of the things that you got to respect about him is that you have these guys in Tampa Bay who they won the championship game to go to the Super Bowl, right? So the game before the Super Bowl, they win that game, and some of them are crying. They're like, I can't believe I get to go to the Super Bowl, because a lot of guys obviously don't get to go. That's such a huge moment. That is just to be in that game is what these guys play for.
Right.
And they're crying. And Tom Brady says to him, why are you guys crying? We still got work to do. Like straight up like, hey, shut up. We got another game to play. This isn't it. Why are you crying? So it's almost, there is this kind of like chilling, to me, it's a little bit like when you talk leadership, you really need that to ignite these guys to sacrifice their body. And because if you don't have a guy you believe in that's in charge of the team, that's going to lead the offense. I mean, even on defense, some of these guys, they'll play hard, but they're like, there's a point where you just get to like, this guy.
Yeah, but also those are human beings with human emotions. Like, I don't think that's a wrong thing to like do or feel about making it to that situation or not. Like, also you've been there. Shut up. Let them, have their moment for a minute.
Yeah. This is your 10th time, so why don't you just
you old bitch, shut up for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the one thing I will say, the one caveat, which is not to take anything away from him, because when people hear in the offseason Tom Brady is going to Tampa Bay, now what happens is now his buddy tight end comes out of retirement. You're going to Tampa? I don't have to play. He was on the Patriots. He retired for like a year. Gronk goes to he goes, I'll go down there with you. So now you get an elite tight end that just says, "Oh, I'll go," and the Tampa Bay, they don't have to trade, they don't have to, you know what I mean? Like, I think they did have to make like a trade for like a certain round pick to the Patriots, and then you get other guys, Antonio Brown, an elite wide receiver, no one wanted him for off field shenanigans. He hears time, so like no one wanted him. Then Antonio Brown's like, Tom Brady's going to the Bucks. I'll go to the Bucks. Make it a 1-year deal.
Mm.
So now you have these guys who normally wouldn't go to Tampa Bay in the offseason or entertain that idea, but they're going to go because Tom Brady's there. And so now Tampa Bay gets these guys for a little cheaper because everyone wants a ring. They're like, Tom Brady's going to be there. We get a better chance to go getting a ring. So whatever.
Are the players unionizing?
Maybe. There's a little collusion in sports, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like when LeBron and Anthony Davis was on the Lakers, and LeBron knew he was going to be a free agent. And they kind of talked about it before it happened. Like, hey, we should play together. He's like, yeah, you want to come to my team? You want to come to your team? Shit like that. I mean, because hey, this is a guy I can team up with and dominate. We'll fucking kill it out here. So anyway, that's enough of sports. Sorry.
No.
Boy.
I used to catch it, like in the office or, on TV somewhere. I don't hear any sports. So it's nice. I don't hate it. I think it's interesting. Yeah, it's nice to hear a little.
And I don't know why, but like people were, before, like, is Tom Brady the greatest of all time? You have Hall of Famers that win 1 or 2 Super Bowls. Without a doubt, Tom Brady, and again, I hate to say it, I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but he's going to be the greatest quarterback probably until I'm dead. I mean, I don't see anybody, maybe Patrick Mahomes, which is on Kansas City, or, I can only pray for Trevor Lawrence, the guy that Jacksonville might draft this year, who has been talked through the fucking roof that we might get. We will get. It's such a sure thing that in Vegas you can bet on who gets drafted where. So like people are betting on the draft, but he's such a sure bet. Like Vegas is like, if you bet $1,000, you're getting $2. So somebody like bet like $100,000.
Are you for real?
Yeah, like some insane number of just like, he's such a sure bet. Why don't I just get this free money? But, there's this slight chance that
Right.
Jacksonville, which they have in the past, just totally fuck things up. But so I mean, without a doubt, 7 Super Bowls is just, it's wins. To be there 10 times is crazy. Even if you lost every time, that's still insane. To get there 10 times.
Well,
yeah.
And it's not like he's Usain Bolt or Michael Phelps or something. This is a team sport. There's so many variables.
Yes. Yeah.
Anybody, one of his receivers could get hurt, and then that just tanks the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much shit, or another team could be having an amazing season, and for the team to be able to have the money to support him and have the team that he needs, it's crazy. Like the odds of all that shit happening that many times for one person.
Yeah.
Wow, look at us talking football, huh?
So much sports. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Jeez. We should have a sports section that we don't, that is the least this is the least topic that we talk about on this pod, and we that was probably the most ever that we've done.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, and feel free to cut any of that amount out, and maybe even the whole thing.
But no, it's fine. It's a topic that we are covering. It's fine.
I will agree to do a sports section if only you two talk about sports.
I'll agree to do that if there's a jingle we can put together.
Okay. Sports time. Sports time.
So all that combined will be the dumbest sports section.
Yeah.
In any
people will literally be like,
show.
why are you guys doing this?
Well, hold on now. We can't just ask for something and not give anything in return. Maybe we just say a bunch of sports words in a neutral tone so that they can be auto-tuned or cut into. So you'll just start football, sports, basketball, baseball,
touchdown, my
score,
goodness.
Play. I don't even think I'm the one that knows sports. I don't think foul play is one.
Foul play is not a term you use. It's
illegal.
Out of bounds.
Don't touch me there.
Icing.
Pancakes. Safe word.
I read
he's heating up.
There you go. That's one.
From downtown. Oh no, that's copywritten, I think.
Can you guys hear that squeaking, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Soccer ball match.
So,
go ahead.
Not even the right, like, you can't even talk in a normal.
It's not that it's sports.
Ball match.
His AI just read something the wrong way. I saw, speaking of one last sports thing, I saw that some hockey player got his throat slit on the ice by a skate. Accidental, I think.
Is this recent?
I think it was. And like carotid or like the big one going up to his brain.
Mm-hmm.
And was like actively bleeding out. Like 2 other players puked and passed out. Like if it hadn't been like for his trainer and like the team's trainer and like super quick reaction, he would have died there on the ice. But was able to like
I thought
stop
you were gonna
it.
say aristocrats after it.
No.
That's fucking wild, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. Yeah, that's bothersome. Wow.
But anyways, hi guys.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
What's going on?
Hello, happy big game week to yous.
Happy good week to you guys. Are we 1 year into coronavirus now? Just about?
I don't know what the official
When's
start.
the official year?
Yeah. I
feel like we're about there. And we're still...
I think lockdown happened around March, so I'm pretty sure it started, where it started maybe around now. So I guess happy birthday?
To the virus?
I guess so, right?
Oh, man.
Happy
and we're
birthday,
still hanging
virus.
in there, huh? Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
How many
I
days
guess
have I
so,
woken
man.
up feeling like Groundhog Day?
I
Staying
remember-
in again.
I feel like it was just
But we're-
yesterday. You were down in Atlanta, and we were hearing like the city cheering out your window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Right. Yeah, for the healthcare workers, huh?
Jeez, look how much has changed.
Barely anything.
Nothing at all.
Wow. Oh.
Man.
Well, on a brighter note, you guys want to learn a word?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Let's learn something.
All right. This one was sent to us.
Oh. Okay.
I was sent a full list of words
Oh, awesome.
from the one and only Oki Wan.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He has curated this fantastic playlist of words for us to learn.
Oh, great.
Okay, in our Discord. Thanks, man.
This one is constult.
Constult. CONSTULT.
ULT. It looks like consult, but just a random T thrown in there.
Constult. Constult.
I think constant, ultimate constant.
Okay,
I think
ultimate
I think
constant.
it's the ultimate same thing. For example, this pandemic
Mm,
has had me waking up feeling constant.
same ultimate same thing every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been Groundhog Day for a year. This is constant. This is fucking constantulous. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
what I
that.
think it means.
I like that answer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mark?
I think it means for someone who has always been old. Meaning
Hear him out.
yeah. This is
Constantly old.
yeah. Like, you know how someone's like, you have an old soul, and it's like, yeah, I'm constant.
Mhm.
I
Okay,
am
wow.
and forever will be old. You were born old. Maybe when you were 3, your favorite. You were doing crossword puzzles, and that's your thing. And
Oh, okay.
crocheting around 5.
Well, hold on. Let's not.
Well,
What's wrong with crossword puzzles? Let's.
Well, no, I mean at
Nothing.
an early
Nothing.
age. Okay, nothing's wrong with crossword
All right.
puzzles.
Feel attacked here.
Are you a crosswordsman?
I
you a
can't do them. I don't
constant?
know that many words, but I like to look at them, all the boxes and the shapes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's fun to write your own in there and see if you can make your own word jumble.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're a Tetris man. I know.
That's neat.
So, how close were we?
Very, extremely close.
Oh,
Not
Good.
your guesses, but you as people, us as we, constult. And I think this is not an accident by Oki. To play the fool together.
oh.
To play the fool together?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what does that mean?
I think if you were to have 3 people who might be dumb at once.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, jeez.
Mm-hmm. He zinged us with words.
Mhm.
Oh,
With
God.
one word.
Well, one word. Yeah, that's right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good one. What a joke.
I know.
What a jokester.
Great.
Egg
joke.
on our face.
So we're just a bunch of constants? Or is this one constant?
I think just all of us form a constant,
Okay.
like a constellation.
Oh, yeah, are these
Can you
these
connect the 3 dots? That's us.
well then would this podcast be considered a consultation?
If you call in with a question, that's a free consultation.
Right.
I feel like you're saying a bunch of words that come up when I mistype something, and I'm like, dude, I still don't know.
I think we're right.
I still don't know which one is right. These are all too close to the thing that I'm trying to spell.
Just fuck you, restaurant. It's diner.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
We've
Well,
got
Awesome. Thanks, Oki.
I can't wait to keep going through that list. It's some great words.
Hell yeah.
So
this may tie into the science topic for tonight.
It always does. It's so weird how it just ties right in
it's
every
amazing.
time. I love it.
Yeah. You guys want to move on to science?
Move
Yeah.
us.
Oh God. Okay. Here it comes. You ready?
Hold on, let me get ready. Let me unbutton my shirt.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, science is starting now. Okay. All right. This article is actually from about a month ago. Microsoft could bring you back from the dead as a chatbot. Microsoft has filed a patent which raises the intriguing possibility of digitally reincarnating people as a chatbot. Okay, this is a Forbes article. All right, so instead of using the conventional method of training chatbots using conversations and material from widespread sample of users, Microsoft's patent raises the possibility of creating a chatbot from the output of a specific person. So let's say before you die, you say, you know what? I'm going to use that Microsoft service and I'm going to have it listen to all my podcasts, watch all my videos.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it learn me so good. It's going to learn me so good. That way, when my great great grandchildren see an article or a video and they're like, Microsoft Ghost, what would my great grandfather Mark have to say about this? So it could predict, like it could look at all your social media posts, all your images posts, everything you've done, which is, I mean, a lot of data is being collected these days, right? So apparently they've patented this thing. And of course it would work on live people too. It doesn't have to be a dead person. But this is something. It says the patent emphasizes the degree to which this chatbot will be trained to the individual's personality traits, in particular the conversational attributes of the person, such as style, diction, tone, voice, intent, sentence dialogue length and complexity, topic and consistency. So that's a lot of variables there.
Oh, what a nightmare.
So
I mean, the last thing I want is someone saying, hey, what would great grandpa Mark say about this? And then the answer's like, fart cum shit. It's like, okay, all right,
exactly.
Let's turn this off.
Computer goes off.
Right. So this is something they're patenting. I mean, this could be a service or something they have out in the future. But yeah, that in fact, when I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to bring this up on Science Talk tonight, and I said to myself, I bet you Mark is going to say something like, oh yeah, I wonder what great grandpa Mark would have to say. Text fart club shit. I swear I was thinking he's probably going to say this.
He should have first of all, yeah, which means that you already know all my data, so I'd say that.
Which means that this could be a very reliable service.
100%. Yeah, because you know me, so
we can be predictable.
Yeah.
If you go back through all of that data.
I gotta start being unpredictable.
Isn't that wild to think about? Like, first of all, I was thinking about comedy, right? Like you making a joke up on the spot. Is there a way an AI could possibly come up with the same joke that you thought of knowing you?
Ooh,
it can't. Like it might be able to come up with a comment based on your history of comments or whatever, but
Yeah.
To be able to think ahead like that. I mean, if it understood all of your life's experiences, all of your past memories, everything, then maybe,
Mhm.
right? But that's a mind-boggling thing to think about.
Damn. Yeah.
Took your job, Mark.
I don't even have that job anymore.
Yeah, it says that this bot could say, for example, fill in the gaps. For example, if it doesn't know what you would say about such and such, it would use you mixed with what the average person might say, things like that. But
Damn.
still,
So I could actually sound smarter if it's lumping me in with average people.
You could probably like once it scanned all your stuff, listened to all your stuff, read all your text, it would probably say, "All right, we rate this at." He uses a level 5 vocabulary. So you could probably say, "All right, use my same
You
tone."
can just say grade 5.
I'm keeping it, no judgment
Yeah,
here. Just generic.
I don't think you're. I think you're smarter than the average person.
Fifth grader?
Still, yeah.
Okay.
I
But
think so.
I think
Maybe
you should give yourself more credit. Yeah.
Maybe I'm not like. I guess like vocabulary wise, I'm in the dumper. I mean, I can't think of a word to save my dick, but wherewithal and maybe just like common sense is pretty good.
Sure.
But yeah.
All right. So is exactly.
I don't know if your article says anything like when is this happening? Where is this happening? Who can use it?
Doesn't say. Just there
Well,
was a
Steven,
patent
wasn't
filed.
There's a Twitter that you showed me,
Uh-huh.
and it's a generated like comedian. Do you remember that?
Oh, geez. No, that was your comedian friend Sam. Yeah. Yeah,
There's
there's
some,
some
like-
AI out there where you could feed it a limited amount of data and it would generate. I think that's what happened with, but I don't know if that was a human typing that stuff or if they just.
I don't think so, but I mean it was close, but it made I don't know. It's
You
too
could
close.
fake it.
Well, that's the problem. We don't know if it was a robot or AI.
Right, but if it was hilarious to read those tweets. I'll have to go find that again, but yeah, it was I think
Did I say we didn't know if it was a robot or AI?
Yeah,
Okay.
You know what?
You're
I'm
fine,
gonna
you're
look
fine.
it up. I think it was hilarious to read these tweets though because it sounded like a robot was trying to make jokes and
And they were
were
pretty
great. I
good.
could read those
They were
all
pretty
day.
Yeah.
couple things. Can we find? Is there? I mean, this is probably like top of the line. Best AI chatbot that there is. Is there any kind that we can get our hands on that we can use? I want to play with this shit. I want to see what it can do. And then can we start like almost like a things, like the game of things, but on Twitter, where we each have the login for like the main Hummies Twitter account. One, see if people can tell who's making jokes. Like we all three see if any of the followers can figure out who is makes the joke. And then two, bot versus one of us. Switch it up, have a chat bot make a joke that we tweet out, and then
Interesting. We can do that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is wild, but what if after we're all long gone, what if the podcast continues as our bots based on current events that happen, right?
Dang, now that's something.
Yeah. Our bots will generate a podcast every week based on what's happening in the world.
That's crazy.
I think we should do that while we're still alive. Just one episode. One episode, all generated, and see what happens.
Okay, let's try to generate ourselves.
So if anybody listening also knows of any of these chatbots or any way to do this shit, please let us know. I want to play around with this stuff.
That with deepfake technology, I mean,
Oh my God, yes.
you know, you could just say, all right, fake me, go live, live forever. You know, I'll have a podcast. And I want all this technology involved. I still want my voice to sound like a robot. Like, how shitty would that be? You know?
Just an old
Hey,
school
guys. So what happened this week? Ha 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 ha.
Did you guys
I'll
ever
suck.
play with Smarter Child when you were younger on Instant Messenger? AIM?
Smarter
Oh,
Child.
wait a minute. That was yeah, I remember that. That was just a AI chat bot, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Is that
I
thing
remember
still
that.
around? Let's find out.
That
We used to cuss
was
at
some
that thing.
old technology. AI like conversation bots have been around for a really long time. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I remember there were PC programs that would do that. Dr. Spatzo.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they've been around for a long time, so this is not outside the realm of possibility. I mean, to think a bot would be, Mark would probably say, "I can't think of a word to save my ... dick."
And the bot would know that. You know what I would do? I would set up a bot on my phone and on my computer at work and just leave.
You could, right? Yeah.
That way it does my work for me. It gets the job done. Sometimes it might go a little rogue, but you know, I'll have to have work Mark and then real Mark.
right.
You know,
So this is the age old question, right? Like, could robots replace your job? And then also, I think there was a Star Trek episode about, can a robot create art? You know, Data making a painting and stuff like that. So for creative jobs, can they do that?
I think they can do it,
I think they probably
but
could.
it would not be good. It would be shit that's been done before.
It would be
Interesting.
technically art, but
Right.
like there's no emotion or feeling behind it that's driving the creation of it. So yes, it's colors on a canvas that you can hang on your wall, but the meaning behind it is there isn't anything. But so that's that, like for like, I'm sure I guarantee there's like a 3D printer sculptor bot or something that can ghost itself and, you know, print out a little clay pot or something. But like, what about the language stuff? I mean, like for a pun, does there have to be any feeling or emotion or anything? It's just a pun.
Right, yeah. If it understands like puns and stuff like that, but if you were to, I guess I'm thinking like joke wise or something to create something, I don't think it's going to create anything on its own. I think it's going to take a Venn diagram of a fucking Seth Rogen movie and a Mr. Show skit and then some stand up comedy bit and put them all together, and then you're like, yeah, they're all. I get it. I mean, I've seen this before.
That sounds like a robot dream.
Well, like, is that very different than how we as people work?
Yeah, I guess not.
Take
Yeah,
all our memories and experiences, and
we're robots.
are
Shit.
we?
Are we robots?
Shit.
Maybe.
This just came around.
You have to tell me if you're a robot.
That's
Or is
the
that-
law.
Yeah, that's the law. And if you're holding.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you
I
holding
knew
a
you were
robot?
going to say that. Ha 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 ha.
Oh God, Steven's bots already replaced him. I don't know. I still think that robots would create something that's like, I've seen this. It's like, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is like a comedian being like, so I was on Tinder, and you're like, oh motherfucker. You're like, if you're talking about Tinder, it better be a fucking killer Tinder joke that I've never heard of. But it's like, yeah, we get it, Tinder, and you swipe. Oh, I swipe this way, and that's not her. Like, it's just like, yeah, I've heard this. It's regurgitated. You changed a thing or two. Other than that, it's the same. I guess they would come up with hacky shit. I guess to me, I think they would. But to your point about the emotion, they paint a picture, and it's the most beautiful sunset picture ever. You know, or it's like it's a 3D printed sunset picture, some robot hand did. It's faded perfectly, and you're like, yeah, that's pretty. That's a sunset.
While we're going here,
yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna try to find-
I think you're right, but so the scary thing is you can't see feeling or emotion in a painting. So if you were to hold a robot painting next to a human painting, could you tell the difference? What would be the difference?
Yeah, I get. You know what? I don't want to get all Mr. Rogers, but I think the human would have these little imperfections that we would grow to love.
You don't think the AI would be smart enough to know that?
No, I think here's the kind of painting I want. All right, guy walks in and holds a gun to your head because you know how that always happens.
This is like another fantasy of mine. Okay, keep going.
Hypothetical, yeah. Go ahead.
And says, "Paint me a picture, and it better be fucking good. Don't give me some bullshit like, ooh, here's a yellow square. That's a painting. You know what I fucking want."
I'd be like, okay, oil on canvas, watercolor. What do you want, gunman?
And then I would just click my gun back and go, I
Okay,
said
oil.
paint.
Got it. All right.
Right. So you might see a little feverishly working, a little hesitation, a little, oh shit, oh fuck, that's not right. But paint, it's gotta be, if I point a gun to the robot's head, he doesn't know the consequences. So he's just gonna go along and, yeah, I guess I like all my paintings done in fear.
There's going to be an artist like that one day.
I started going down that road. I didn't know how it was going to end. I was like,
I liked it.
There's going to be an art gallery. All these paintings were painted by the artist when his life was in danger.
Right, yeah. It's basically like, yeah, you're in a saw situation and you're like, hurry up and paint. Then you got to get that painting out.
That could be a robot apocalypse. You know, let's say the robots do take over.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how to make art, so they have to have the humans do it. There's a demand for it, so they force humans to make art. It could happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
it could be.
I think you just described Space Jam, but with aliens. They forced Michael Jordan to. Oh. They forced him to be at an attraction or something in Space Mountain. I forget.
I've never seen it.
No, you've never seen Space Jam?
Never seen Space Jam.
Oh, that's right.
Well, what does that mean? That's right.
Well, you're sports. You're not a sports guy. So
I
why
like cartoons. I like movies.
Yeah. Have you seen what's your favorite sports movie?
I saw The Longest Yard.
Okay.
Caddyshack.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Seen sports movies.
Yeah. Basketball. Okay.
I feel like I could just bullshit about robots making art all day long.
It's intriguing concept.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about music? Like the little beat button on the Casio keyboard.
Well, it's basically a robot. Just you're telling the robot what to do.
Yeah, but that's somebody programmed that in there to they just program that beat in there. I want to find out, is there an AI?
I think an AI could listen to the top Billboard hits and be like, you want a pop song? All right. A hook sounds like this. A beat sounds like this. This is what people like the most.
Well, I think it's fantastic, but I think Bo Burnham's bit on country music.
Yes.
That is exactly what a robot would do. And
how does it go?
Oh, dude. Yeah, I can't even do it justice. It's such a good bit.
Can you link it in Discord real quick?
Yeah, I'll link it in Discord.
I feel like, and this is no slight at anybody that likes country music,
Sure.
AI
No, I understand.
AI could have already taken over current pop
Mhm.
country music, and I don't think anybody would know.
Right. Yeah. I will say, I remember someone reached out and said, "Hey, I heard you hate country music," and I was like, "I don't hate it. I forget what I said. I said I don't think. I said I think I like country music. It's the lyrics that bother me." So then someone I think I tweeted that, and someone said, "Hey, hit me up." And was like, "Hey, here's a bunch of like real country music, not like the fake kind of pop shit that trying
Right.
to." And I like it. He sent it to me. I was like, "Oh, I can listen to this."
Right.
So there is a big difference. Same thing with rock. I mean, any genre of music, they're going to put it in a compressor of like radio hit. Like, this is you now. Get out there, and this is the music. Like, we wrote this for you to play, and this is going to be your hit single.
Right.
They didn't have the artist had nothing to do with writing it, which was kind of like robot writing shit, because
That is
this
crazy.
is our
Yeah.
idea of a song.
You could be like, you could say, God, I want to make a song, and I want it to be robot. I want this song to be a country version of. I want it to be a remix of Wet Ass Pussy
Mm-hmm.
in country. I want fucking Billy Ray Cyrus to sing it. You know him. Go look him up, robot, and then get back to me and sing me that song.
Well, you don't have
Yeah.
to talk to your robot so
Yeah.
demeaning. I mean,
It's probably
this
just
is
going to
why
be a
the
bunch
robots
of
are going to take over. The way you treat them.
it's probably just a bunch of drop down, selection fields. Like you're not like telling it, like pushing it around. Like
Drop
it's,
down selection fields. Yes,
Hey, robot.
but you could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
It's gonna happen.
I'm going to play with this when we get done, but I found a website called
What's your point
boomy.com.
Okay.
Let's go.
Boomy.com says make instant music reach billions. Create original songs in seconds, even if you've never made music before. Get paid when people stream on Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and 40 plus networks worldwide. So I think
Wow.
it's probably just going through, you select a genre, probably a tempo or BPM. I don't know.
Interesting. Okay.
And then it just churns something out. I don't know if you're then the copyright holder of it, or I don't know how that all works.
Weird. So it's
Yeah.
yours.
I don't know. I'm gonna play with this and then maybe follow up.
Okay.
I'm interested. This seems.
I think this is a whole topic I think that we can get back to at some point. So, I mean, we could go on. In the meantime, I will look up the bot and I'll come back on the next podcast. I will come back with robot jokes, okay?
Hell yeah.
Remind me, I'm going to have them.
Oh, can we do like a robot joke shell game and say 3 jokes and you've got to pick out the other people have to try and pick out the.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Maybe
do it.
like 2 truths and a lie type thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like there's so much we could do with this.
We could. Let's prepare something for next pod.
Done.
Okay.
Mark, you had some messages.
Yeah, I got a voicemail. I got a couple messages, but I think you had one that you definitely wanted to get to. I had one that been I missed a while back, so I would like to address that. This one, this is from our buddy Terrell Davis. So this is, I have not heard it, but
look at that red phone.
Back. Oh, come on,
Why is it red?
Because it was the one that they had. Remember in the shit story?
I know.
They had the shit phone, and they said we only got that in red. I go, well, give me the fucking red one.
Yes.
I don't care.
Last podcast, everybody.
You told the phone store robot.
Yes. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey guys, got $1 million question for you. So someone offers you $1 million, no questions asked, but the catch is every time you take a shit, you have to wipe your ass 100 times. You can't cheat and use a bidet to squirt you 100 times. You have to wipe, 100 single times. And like from wipe 1 to 99, it's like you're wiping like a permanent marker, but then on wipe 100 it's like perfectly clean. But so clean you're gonna eat off of it. But anyway, $1 million, yes or no? Thanks, guys. Love your stuff.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tyrell.
Didn't catch his
Appreciate it,
name.
man.
Okay.
$1 million, no questions asked. But every time you take a shit, you got to wipe your ass 100 times. Well, that just means I have to wipe my ass 8 more times.
Right.
Than I already do.
Right.
So you already...
I'm in. I am in.
Now, hang on a minute. Now, he said no questions asked. So,
he said so clean you can eat off it, which I do.
Millennials.
Let me calculate for inflation here. Let's see. 40 more years. Oh, yeah, it's probably worth it.
Well, there will be a sense of, I mean, God forbid you got to take more than one shit in a day.
Oh my God, you're right. I forgot.
But
if you're having one of those days,
if you're having one of those days and you got to wipe, and maybe it was clean a while ago, but you still got to wipe, and then it gets irritated, and then you can't sit down, and then you got to explain to everybody why you're standing up. But
let's pretend like you're just having a regular shit, and you think you're like, okay, got to start the wiping process, and you're like, oh, not done. Yes, Jeff.
So this is for the rest of our lives. We have this 100
Condition.
wipe situation, but we just get the one lump sum payout, pun intended, of the $1 million.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
There's no follow-up money down the road.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't think there's like...
A man comes with a suitcase and said, don't ask me any questions. Here's $1 million. I'm sorry for your asshole now. Goodbye.
Well, he's polite, so I like this man.
He tipped his hat. He drove away. He left a card.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good question. I mean, because how much longer do I have left to live?
Yeah.
And also, is $1 million going to be worth that much at the end?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, at some point, I would like to spend some time with my family.
Yeah, okay. So, in other words, you won't have to work for a long, long time.
But I'm going to miss my kids' birthdays. I'm going to miss their graduations.
Why?
I'm wiping my ass. Too busy. No, my answer is yes. I'm going for it. So
yeah, I think so, because... Right, well, what is it right now? 10? Is it 10?
Probably a little north of that.
All right, I just did some math.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Say each wipe takes you 3 seconds. That's only 5 minutes to do 100 wipes.
Yeah, but you're gonna get tired. So let's just say it's 8 minutes.
Let's double it and say 10.
Let's say it's 10.
Okay. No. Yeah, okay. 10
because you're not going to be that efficient.
I'll come back with a better offer.
Yeah. 10 minutes of your day.
Okay.
$1 million.
Wow. Yeah, that doesn't seem that bad. Right.
That's not that bad.
Okay.
You doing it?
I think so.
Fuck yeah, Jeff.
Absolutely. Yeah, these...
Oh, but Jeff, you're different. You're using the Tushy.
I am, and I love it, and it's a fantastic product. It's a fantastic company, but it's also $1 million. The shorter, the easier question is, what won't Jeff do for $1 million?
Okay.
$1 million means I wouldn't have to work for the rest of my life. Probably won't be, living lavishly or anything, but I will never have to work for the rest of my life. I'll take 10 minutes on the shitter to never have to do that. I'll take 2 hours on the shitter, and the legs falling asleep, and that awkward walk, and then you lie flat forward on your bed because your legs are falling asleep and you haven't gotten your pants up yet. Every day, twice a day, even if for $1 million.
That's a good point.
It happens to
lactating
everyone.
zombie. What if in the future you have your predictable robot with you, your house servant robot, and you yell to it, "Robot, I'm shitting. You know what to do." Ha! Yes. Comes in there and has a arm that spins near your asshole, and
You could
It
you could put
knows.
toilet paper on a power drill.
it knows to wipe 100 times, and it could get that done in. You could stand up and face the toilet and spread your cheeks towards the robot, and it could get 100 done in about a minute.
And then hold your ball bag.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
obviously you don't want it smacking into your body. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's pray that happens.
Right. The future. Who knows? The future. I mean, come on.
I don't
Might be
know.
robots to help.
Yeah,
Good question.
it is a good question
But yeah, we all say yes, that's for sure.
for sure. All right, I've got a voicemail here.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we're over
Next caller.
we're over an hour. You can just take out all my fuotball stuff in the beginning.
No.
No,
Come on now.
It's boring. I bored
part of-
myself. I almost
part
went
of
to
us.
sleep.
no. I want everybody to hear that and think that I'm like a real man.
Oh yeah. But see that see, yeah, I can fake being a man with sports, but I'm the opposite of you. So if someone's like, "Hey, can you help me fix or build this thing?" Then I gotta start bullshitting real quick.
See, Jeff's a buildist. Yeah.
He's a
he can-
buildist.
He can woodwork. He can engineer. He can build. Right.
Mhm.
Have you guys ever seen me do any of that? I can't do. It's all bullshit. It's just bullshitting. You guys, you haven't called me on it, and if I say it loud enough and I get angry as soon as somebody kind of tries to contradict me, they'll think, okay, well, he's got his own method. It might be weird. I don't understand.
Right.
It's all bullshitting. I can't do anything.
Nice. I love it.
I can
Okay.
lie loudly. That's about all I can do.
Isn't that what life is? Really, it's just
Pretty much.
We're all bullshitting our way through it, right? No one knows exactly how to do it.
I
No.
know.
No one thinks that they've got it all figured out.
I hope not. Well, some people.
The people that do, those are the ones that you got to look out for.
Yeah, that's a good point. Whenever you see someone who does think they have it figured out, everyone is laughing at them.
Right. That's a great quote. Yeah. That is. Look at that. I don't think a robot could come up with something better. That was great.
Yeah, because they're trying to be smart.
I can't wait for the time. Hopefully, it's within the next week when we have this chat bot available that we can say. So when you say, "I don't think a robot can come up with something better," we can put it to the test immediately.
Can we have the chatbot as a guest?
Fuck my brains. Yes.
We'll have it be the musical guest, right? Like
We'll have it be the guest, our guest. Yeah, it'll be our the fucking drummer guy.
the badum guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, ha ha ha.
What do you think about that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my God. If we run Kevin Eubanks, Paul Schaefer, Questlove, run all them through a G.E. Smith. Oh my God.
love it.
I've got so much to do.
We've got a lot of work to do before
All right,
next spot. All right,
Here comes a
great.
voicemail.
Okay, here it comes.
Hey guys, love the podcast, love the YouTube channel. You guys are seriously probably one of the funniest groups I've ever seen. 2 questions. What was the thing that got you guys into comedy? And the second question is, I have an ongoing thing with my friends, and it's that nothing is actually something. Meaning, if you guys think about nothing, technically it becomes something because you're thinking about it. Therefore, it has to be something. Thanks, guys. Keep up the great work, and looking forward to future stuff. Bye.
Cool. Thanks very much. Who was that?
Don't think they said.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
catch the name, but thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you for the
thank
message.
you. Thank you for the
Appreciate
kind
that.
words, man. And
Yeah.
we appreciate the support.
What got you into comedy?
I think it was like being bullied. I think it's just honestly, I think it's just a self-defense mechanism for life, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Self-defense.
Maybe a coping mechanism.
Interesting.
It's really deep. I think I just had a breakthrough live.
You said a
Call my
breakthrough?
therapist real quick.
Wow.
That's not very funny, but I feel like I need to cry.
That's fine. I think that's a good answer. I mean,
But also, kind of the deferral non-answer. I wouldn't consider myself in comedy.
but we are.
Yeah, it's in our name.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a part of this thing. Hold the gun to his head.
Paint.
You're coming with us.
Yeah. We want you to paint. So
I mean, like, I don't know. The whole goal in our videos and stuff is to make jokes and make each other laugh, and thus making the people who are watching laugh. So it's like if one of us thinks something's funny, in theory, someone else might think it's funny. So that's kind of what we do. So I would say I would squash the fact that you aren't into comedy. I'd say you are.
Well,
I wasn't a comedist before, but now I'm involved with this whole thing. So yeah. I think Mark started it with his stand-up. Jeff's always been a fan and a skilled improver. So to say that we fell into it is kind of, for me, I think it makes sense. But Mark, you made an effort to start stand-up. So
Yeah. And then I forgot. I had a picture come up on my phone or something, like just like memories or whatever. But I completely forgot. I almost forgot that we all took improv classes together.
yeah, that's right.
that was
it
forever ago.
Yeah, it was forever ago. And the reason I did that was because I started a comedy and I wanted to be better on my feet. You know, stand-up's always you have an idea and then you talk about it on stage or whatever.
Right. And I said, that's amazing. I want to be better on my hands.
And I wanted to be I just wanted to feel more comfortable on stage without having something to say, I guess.
I think there's a lot of things that we've said, stories and anecdotes and whatever that we said several times. But one, if I can, while we're kind of on the topic, I think everyone should take improv classes, whether you have any interest in comedy or doing anything with comedy. Everyone should take an improv class. Go get weird with strangers for an hour, make jokes, put yourself in an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, I agree. I was terrified at first, and I think that everyone would be naturally, but you're all in it together.
Mm-hmm.
If you take that beginner class, so it's cool. You bond that way. You're all there for the same reason. Yeah, great point.
And
Jeff.
it's a pretty non-typical way of using your brain. So it's fun to, especially like, at the time, all of us were, I think, regular 9-to-5s and, just grinding away at work. So to get out, even just for an hour in the evening, once a week, to get out and use your brain, not thinking about replying to emails, differently, just regular, just completely different from how you use it during the week. It was just so rewarding and so much fun.
Yeah. Puts you out of your comfort zone and in a good way.
Yeah. I mean, I know we all had each other, but like even doing it alone with a bunch of strangers is just as good, So, I mean, yeah, it'd be cool if you had a buddy or whatever, but like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's cool.
Well, yeah, and it
Right.
was 4 of us, I guess. Which honestly, like, if I could, looking back on it, it probably would have been better not to have any of us.
Right.
That was kind of a crutch
Yeah.
to us. But yeah, we were certainly the minority. I don't think anybody else in the class knew each other.
When it's safe, go out there, do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, when things get back.
I bet there's Zoom
online
improv
improv,
classes.
yeah.
Yeah, there's gotta be.
Oh, there's VR.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can improv in VR. Hey, that gives me an idea.
Yeah, someone just contacted us and said, try to join these people in VR chat improv. So we're gonna look at that.
Okay.
So there was a part 2 to this question.
yes.
Also, is it possible to think about nothing?
If you think about nothing, technically it becomes something.
Yeah, that's the whole, I guess, point of meditation practice, right? Is trying to practice thinking about nothing and slowing down the brain. Like, I think that's something I should probably try to do more, right? If you can slow down and practice thinking about nothing, it slows down the monkey brain that's always chattering and thinking about thoughts and stuff. If you can learn to silence that monkey brain and have a more of a peaceful meditation time, I think that's good practice for someone. Yeah, look into meditating. That's a huge thing. I mean,
Counterpoint, if I may,
yes.
look into anxiety, look into paranoia, look into caffeine and stimulants. Keep that monkey brain going all the time. Never give it a second to rest. Just wear it out as fast as you can.
There's something to that too.
There
You just
is.
get so exhausted, you lay down, boom, out.
Yeah.
You get good sleep that way.
But yeah, totally know what you mean. The whole stream of consciousness thing. It's very hard to think about nothing. But I think the deeper question he's asking here is it possible to think about nothing? Maybe for a second or two.
Hey, I've been shitting without my phone. I've been thinking about nothing.
Wow. Yeah, what do
I've
you
been
do?
trying to think of something and I can't. I feel like
you're reverse meditating.
I'm like, dude, give me something to think about. My brain's like, nope.
Oh,
you don't know you.
Oh, all right. Try that. Try that. Try sitting without your phone.
Yeah, you'll know what it's like to be in prison. That's for sure.
And then when you're wiping 100 times, that's like counting sheep. You know.
Wipe your ass so much you fall asleep.
It's worst things that could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
To me, this one is more of like a word problem.
A word problem.
Yeah. So let me read it because it's, if you think about nothing, technically it becomes something. Nothing is something in that it is the word nothing.
Oh my God. Okay.
I get that part.
So you're saying nothing is something?
Yeah, like you're thinking about nothing and nothing is it.
Nothing is something.
Yeah.
But you've got to think not about the word nothing, but the concept of nothingness, of a void.
Yeah.
Which isn't anything. Yes, it is something because it is a word, and you have to have a word ascribed to it to be able to talk about it with other people, and then it is something.
Okay.
But like, you can't just telepathically push this idea on somebody without words and have them understand what you're saying. So
I see.
I think nothing is nothing. I think true nothingness is nothing.
Okay.
Anything with words and problem, I'm out. I got fucking
This is a
nothing.
word problem for sure. I think the longer you can think about nothingness, you're a better meditationist. And I think at some point if you can do that, I think your breathing slows down, and you can even like go to like have like an out of body experience type of thing, because if you're thinking about nothing, then you don't even know that you are here, you know, if you
Mm-hmm.
truly can stay there. So I think that's what people are trying to do. It's extremely difficult, but I think it does help bring about some inner peace if you're being troubled with things. I've tried to do it, and sometimes my brain is racing so much, like having trouble sleeping and stuff. And sometimes I fail at meditate. Sometimes I'm like, I can't do this. I think it's very hard.
Huh.
So I think I need to try it more. Yeah, but it's a fascinating topic. Yeah,
Yeah, I love the question.
Yeah, great.
Love
Great
both of
question.
them. Well, guys,
Yeah,
did we do it again?
I think so.
I think that was it.
We did it again.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, do we have anything coming up that we need to mention, need to plug?
How about your asshole?
I'm going to be honest with you. Every time I listen to a podcast and they say, "Do you have anything you want to plug?" Asshole is the only thing that comes to mind.
No, I'm being serious. Do you want to plug Tushy?
Oh,
Well, we don't. Maybe next week when we have.
Okay, all right.
a little
A
further
thing.
along.
All right, then. All right, we'll cut that out. All right. Oh yeah, remind me. Remind me. Look up robot jokes. I don't have a robot.
I ordered the Switch today.
Oh, you did.
Ooh.
Wow.
And Breath of the
okay.
Wild. For
Okay.
those that don't know,
You're gonna
the
stream it.
unbelievable, amazing people that follow us on Twitch joined together and paid for me to get a Switch and the Breath of the Wild because I've never played a Zelda game.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable, by the way.
Oh,
So huge thanks to you guys.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like I was thinking about it before the podcast. Like the fact that all these people want to spend their money to see us do something is so amazing. I think it's really cool, and we really appreciate it. And I don't think we definitely don't take it for granted, and we understand, that it is a sacrifice, or that we appreciate it all. It's crazy. This is all not. I don't think any of us, even a year ago, said this will happen.
mhm.
I don't think any of us would have believed it. Thank you all,
Thank
everybody,
you,
and I'm
guys.
excited to. I honest to God, I'm really worried that I'm not going to like the game.
Well, you're gonna have to fucking sit there with a gun to your head and play it.
Like I don't think I know that it's
I think you will. Zelda won all kinds of awards, right?
That's right.
Right.
You've
I
never
mean,
played a Zelda.
never played a
So,
Zelda.
But Breath of the Wild is pretty amazing. So
Yeah.
if you don't like it, you're an asshole.
You're fired. Yeah.
It's
We're gonna cancel you. We're gonna tell everyone you said bad things.
well, it's not even like I know technically or like artistically and technically it's an amazing game, but it's that fear of like, ooh,
I know.
what if I
you're
grab
saying,
that knife and just stab myself?
Yeah. What if it's not your
What?
thing? Yeah. Oh.
Like it's just a
You're
reaction,
supposed
like
to play a game.
no, but just a reaction that you can't control.
I know.
Right.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's that feeling you get like when I was in that apartment building on the 8th floor, and I hated going out on the balcony because like shit, I'm afraid I might just jump off or throw my phone off. Just
Mhm.
not controlling it. I didn't like being out there. I don't know what I was capable of. I would like to see you play it. So
Oh, it's gonna happen.
that's cool. That's really cool.
I kind of want to call Link Zelda for the entire duration of the playthrough.
Oh, that would be hilarious, dude. Please do it.
Just to
You
see
just
how many.
saw so many people.